here in Manatee County. I'm joined by Mr. Steve Lichauer. Sir, I hope you are well. Tell us a little bit about the storm. Give us an update on pertinent information people need to know.
Sure. What we're seeing now is what we've been expecting for the last several days. As the storm went by, we're seeing flooding. So currently, almost every street on the Anna Maria Island is flooded. The causeway is flooded. Other roadways throughout the county are flooded. So our biggest message to people now is, unless you have to get out, don't. And if you do, be very cautious of where you're driving. If you can't see the roadway, don't drive across it. Give the first responders, give the power company time to get things fixed. We do have some power outage, so we have work crews out there on the island. We're going to have to clear roadways of the sand and in other areas that may need attention. So unless you need to be out right now, this is the worst time of what we're going to see. We've been seeing the rain and the wind, but now as the surge comes in, we're still at high tide. So we're concerned about the water, people driving where they shouldn't be driving. And so stay home if you can. If you have to, be cautious of where you drive.
People who are at home now or want to reach out to learn more information, is there a phone number they can call? What can people do to reach out to you?
If they're just looking for information in Manatee County, they can go on 311. If they're looking at general information, it's mymanatee.org/weather. That will actually lead them into what shelters we have open. Also, we have maps from both power companies of where power is out, so that's a great website for them to check.
In terms of the days after the storm, what do you tell people as we get through a period of time where we're trying to rebuild, reassess, and kind of move forward? What do you tell local citizens here in Manatee County?
Well, it's like any other storm. Number one, if you have insurance, contact your insurance company. If you do have damage, contact 311 for damage assessment, because we have certain thresholds we have to meet, or the county has to meet, for FEMA reimbursement. And just be careful, as we saw several years ago, if your home's been water intruded, it could be electrical problems. So be very careful if you did get water in your home. Not only electrical problems, but that water turns into mold if they don't get it fixed.
In terms of some of the next steps here at Manatee County, as far as the assessment, what happens now?
We sent our first teams out this morning to assess the roadway openings. They're opening up any of the roadways, clearing the roadways. And again, we're sending out what we call damage assessment teams to find out where the damage is, whether it's power downage or roofs off or whatever. And so we want to make it safe for citizens to travel throughout Manatee County.
Folks, this is the latest from Manatee County. I'm going to send it back to you in the studio. I'm James Hill with ABC 7, your local station.